자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더쇼 최동원 키우기 가보도록 하겠습니다. 마지막 시간에 이제 시즌 8승에 성공했고요. 이제 10승을 향해 가보겠습니다.
팀 성적은 굉장히 안 좋아요.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay
와,
Rays.
템파베이랑 너무 비교되네. 반대야 반대. 승률이죠.
Brendan McKay gets the call for
브랜든
game
맥케이
1 of the
5승
series.
10패.
What do you have for us,
최동원
Adam
승분이
Danny?
충분히 가능성 있어 보여요. 어우, 좋아.
Joey Wendell digs in now. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between
최동원이 할
June
땐 잘해줘야지,
and July.
얘들아.
Hit on the ground out
유격수
short.
앞 땅볼.
Bichette's got it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Martinez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were last
빗맞았는데
time out.
우익수 정면
Yeah, Matty,
좋아요.
this is a classic case of hitting
우승 올려야죠.
They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Standing in, Austin Meadows. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on.
그렇지.
And he goes
오,
the other
우와.
way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off
와,
the wall.
다행이다.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it
어,
all the way
홈런은
to
아니었어.
third now as
야,
that
저거
mistake
나는 플라이아웃 될
proves
줄
a
알았는데
costly one
저게
indeed.
장난 아니네요.
Well, you really can't fault the effort out there in left field. Maybe a better break or route, and he catches this one, but who knows? Once it got by him,
아,
there was
자꾸
no way
바깥쪽으로
he was
던져.
preventing the triple.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just folded a little foul. Meadows on third with 2 out. Swing
그렇지.
and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. No damage done. Striding into the box, number 25. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. A ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
팀은 지금 성적이 별로 안 좋지만 그래도 메이저리그 첫 데뷔에서 10승 투수 달성하면 대박이죠, 최동원. 아직 거기다가 하반기 안 왔기
Hey,
때문에.
like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's
그렇지.
swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Willie Adames. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he tucks something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And the
좋아요.
slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
This one's down to third.
삼루수.
He's got it. Throw to
그렇지.
Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning.
오, 좋아. 야, 저기서 한 점밖에 못 냈네.
Ready to go for the last
아,
half of the
토론토
inning.
그것도
And that'll bring up the catcher,
4사구로
Mike
냈나?
Zunino.
히트 바이 피치볼로
He's ready.
냈나?
Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
그래요. 그래도 2점이 어딥니까, 토론토에게.
2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carried.
어우, 다행이다.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
오,
Right field
야,
and
이건
deep.
실투다.
Look at this thing go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that
실투
baseball.
아깝네요.
Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Joey Wendell will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You know, D-Roll,
아,
the
잘
old school
던지다가
thinking
갑자기.
sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Pitch misses low. The throw down.
아웃. 그렇지.
And Jansen's got his man at second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good
와,
catch and throw,
진짜.
and they nabbed him at second.
That gets
던질
down,
곳이
and
없네.
the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
아하.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
오,
Swing and a
위험했다.
miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2
Boy,
strikes.
his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
빨리.
Jansen recovers.
오,
Throw to first is
다행이다.
in time, and the inning is over.
오, 좋아 좋아. 다시 한 점.
Stepping in, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 25. Ball. Count 1-0.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
98kg.
Pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and a strike now. All even now, 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And there's the first out.
투수가 좀 많네요.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th. And up next will be Willie Adames. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ball, that's
Might have
inside.
thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it,
나이스.
he'll have to bring it in a
충분히
little bit
잡죠.
closer to the strike zone.
Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
아,
Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here now is Mike Zunino. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit back up the middle. Bichette picks it up
그렇지.
cleanly. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Rays strand just the 1. Score. Bat Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the
자,
inning.
2회만 잘 넘기면 승리투수 여권 갖추고 내려가는데.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Kiermaier, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2.
그렇지.
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good
삼진
wheels
다섯
off
개째.
base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The designated hitter, Joey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And it's fouled away.
아,
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner.
Nope.
That's tough to do for most guys.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A bouncer up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good
좋다.
scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
오, 오. 야, 이건 뭐 승리 투수 되라고 한 거네. 6회. 아, 바꿨네요. 과연 최동원의 9승은 오.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now
야,
the pressure's
최동원.
off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Choi earned his 9th win of the year.
시즌 9승
So that just
성공합니다.
about
우리
does it for
최동원.
Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more,
자, 계속해서 10승 도전 가보겠습니다.
A manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air.
볼티모어전이네요. 볼티모어랑 한 경기 차이야. 야, 최동원 이런 팀 상태에서도 9승입니다. 볼티모어 상대로 충분히 10승 가능할 거라고 믿어요.
ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping up now, DJ Stewart, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Yanked high and deep down the line in
홈런은
right.
아니죠.
And it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those
나이스,
today.
먹혔어
Hit
이거.
in the air to shallow center. Left fielder coming in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Justin Turner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against
역시 터너.
southpaws than he does against
클래스
right-handers.
다르네.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock for the left side.
So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, we got one.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Turner, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. All even now, 2-2.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
아, 안타 하나만 더 쳐주지.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to
요거
be a strike.
중견수 충분히
Lifted
잡죠?
in the air to center field. Almora's got it, and there is 1 away. In now for the O's, Patrick Wisdom. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on
좋아요.
it. Move on to the next pitch.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball
아,
game.
이거는 뭐
And that's
코스가
through for a
좋았네.
hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So striding forward now, Pat Valaika, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up
그렇지.
on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1.
아하.
Now in the box, Ramon Urias, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Urias is below the
이거
Mendoza
행운의
line.
한타?
Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
와,
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
볼티모어한테
Parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
0-1 the count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him
와,
see him chase that
이번에
slider
탈탈
in the
털리는
dirt,
차례인가?
especially with the bases empty.
And this will bang up against the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. So here's Trey Mancini. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery, and he takes strike 2. Mancini, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Almora is there, and he has it for the first out. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Got
그렇지.
him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
오, 비셰트. 이야. 오, 역전했어. 와, 최동원 경기 때 애들이 잘해주네 진짜.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to
그렇지.
get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready now for Baltimore. Adley Rutschman, a base hit in his first trip. A fastball here as he'll take a
뭐야,
look
저게?
at ball 1-0. This one's flared
먹혔죠?
out
이거는
toward
잡아야지.
left. Here comes
그렇지.
the left fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
All right, jump on him.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in to try it again, Ramon Urias. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
10승 가나요 진짜?
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted in
먹혔죠?
the air out to right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
그렇지.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McGuire is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Stewart is retired, 2 down
삼진
now.
4개째.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him
승리
easily.
투수
and the
요건
side is
갖추고
retired.
내려옵니다.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2.
어, 6회에도 올리네요.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch on its way, and a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, no one down here.
Hard hit ball to second,
아하.
and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Renato Nunez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
나이스.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting at it is Almora. 1 out. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however. Digging in once again, Austin Hayes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2
나이스.
count with one out. There's a
오.
pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing
야.
it. And if not, it's
이루
all
빨리
four
던져.
anyways.
And
그렇지.
that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
다행이다.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No
오,
balls and a
실수했는데
strike to
위험했어요.
count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Down and away, ball one.
Two down here.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. We're in the sixth inning now of a 4-2 ball game. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
You know he's
그렇지.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2.
7회에도 올린다고?
Ready for another shot now. Adley Rutschman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees
구속도
there,
많이
taken for a
떨어졌는데.
strike.
Got no one here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it.
그렇.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
아, 보비셋 저거. 메이저리그에서
Stepping
저렇게
into the
실수가
box,
많이
Pat
나오나?
Valaika. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look
이건
at the
진짜
depth, spin
그렇지.
rate, nasty downward
그렇지.
tilt on that pitch.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Urias. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
걸친 거 같은데.
And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter,
한 번
get
더.
that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Takes this the other way to right.
아,
Gets down,
결국
and he's
우익수하면
got himself a
안타되네.
base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get an autos.
Justin Miller will get the ball here as he looks to get
쟤
the
좀
final
불안한데.
out in the top of the 7th.
Play ball. Out. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base.
오, 좋아.
You're out. 3.
과연 최동원의 10승은
That's ball 4.
오, 8대2까지.
You're out.
아, 좋습니다. 최동원 메이저리그 데뷔해서 10승 성공합니다. 아, 대박이네.
Even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
11승 도전 가봅시다. 일단 그 전에 중간 비교 한번 봐볼게요. 최동원 에이스, 10승 달성. 피어슨, 체이스 앤더슨, 라이언 보루키. 야, 야마구치 슌 얘는 왜 데리고 있는 거야 도대체? 류현진 급격하게 또 기량이 쇠퇴해가지고.
그렇다면 요거 올려줘.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game. Mike Clevenger starts the game on the
7승
mound for the
4패이네네.
third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Let's play ball. 3.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes
이것도
to call a
잡아야죠.
pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Good battle. Count remains
코팅
full.
잘하네.
Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Go ball.
Grichuk is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired.
오? 오? 아, 더블 플레이.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, today's game provides the Indians with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
Hey,
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The Tribe will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
그렇지.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Domingo Santana is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater,
아,
even though he
이거는
has
또
5 weapons to go.
시프트 걸렸었나?
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
0-1 the count from the stretch.
No, inside.
This
나이스.
is hit
먹혔죠
high in
이거?
the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, nobody away.
And it's 1-1.
Playing 11.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, get a strikeout for us right now, baby. Let's go.
Ground ball sent back
그렇지.
up the middle. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So stepping in, Roberto Perez. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, let's go right here.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
그렇지.
Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
At the knees, strike 1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
아,
Not in
세이브야?
time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught. But
그렇지,
if you get there
잡아줘야지.
successfully, all of a sudden you're just.
And
나이스.
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball.
Now a
와,
fastball
저걸
up around the
잡아주네요.
shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Now
The
back.
pitch
The shortstop.
lifted down the line in left,
Lindor.
and this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1.
Base of 1 here.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so
좋고요.
far. Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ball 2.
No.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
1 down now. 1 down.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Lindor, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Now a double play ball here as this is on
그렇지.
the ground at
나이스.
third. First in time, and just
아, 근데
like that, the
이번에는
side is
이번 경기는
retired.
투수가 좀
Around
많네요.
the horn they go.
추가점이
In
안
now for
나네.
Cleveland, Domingo Santana. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They
70
don't
개.
need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into
나이스.
straightaway right.
I got it. I got it.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Tyler Naquin flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
이것도
Lifted the
먹혔죠?
other way out to left center. Almora in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a third straight fly
설마.
ball here should get him
와,
out of the inning.
안타야?
1, 2, 3. In there, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he
저런
muscled it
행운의
out there.
안타가
It was
나오다니.
enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Roberto Perez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Sliced hard on the ground.
그렇지.
And nothing will come of the
승리
two-out
투수
double
조건은
as the
갖춥니다.
inning is over. So the batting order turns over
6회도
now and
올리네.
set to go Cesar Hernandez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that
80개
the plan of
던졌는데.
attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a
그렇지.
swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Oscar Mercado. No hits to this point. Lofted in the
이것도
air
잡아야죠.
toward
방망이
right
끝에
center.
걸렸는데.
On the run is Almora.
나이스.
And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. Ball and no strikes. The count to Jose Ramirez. Bullet back
Wow.
up the middle. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull
여기서
into
교체될래나?
second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, looking good. Put him away right here. Let's go.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Down now. Get down.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it is.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot
아,
of pitches.
커터 엄청 많이 하네.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. No runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about
방망이
6 innings
부러뜨리고.
or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty
아.
vulnerable right now at this game.
야, 빨리 홈을
Hold
던져.
on now, that ball is down and could
그렇지.
score a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
여기서 교체야?
Here comes
아,
the
투아웃까지
skip around
잡았는데.
toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all.
아유, 저 어떻게 바로 점수 먹냐? 저 전박이 저거. 아, 그러니까 좀 일찍 바꿔주지. 꼭 주자 다 채운 다음에 바꿔가지고 애들이. 아, 토론토 감독 거지 같네요.
That's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms.
자, MLB 더 쇼 20 로드 투 더 쇼 최동원 키우기. 오늘 10승까지 메이저리그 데뷔 후 10승까지 성공했고요. 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.